I have 6 tips for all you controller players out there to help you dominate in your lobbies, so let's get into it. Tip number 1. Prioritise close range fights. As a controller player, you should be trying to abuse aim assist as much as possible. You may know that aim assist is far more powerful close range, and if you've ever tried to use snipers with a controller, you will have found that it is considerably harder than on mouse and keyboard. If you've watched any of my other videos, you will find that I do like to get up close with my enemies. Sometimes a little too much and it does get me killed, but most of the time it does work because I know that I'm a controller player, I have aim assist, they're mouse and keyboard players, so I have the advantage. This leads nicely onto tip number 2, which is try to avoid sniper battles, as most of the time you will lose. It's okay to carry a sniper and take a few snipes at people, but always try and have a head glitch on them, and if it turns into a sniper battle, either stop and get behind cover until you can retreat, or if you're playing controller on PC, then maybe switch to mouse and keyboard just for the sniper battle, as it is far easier to use snipers even if you've got no experience with a mouse. Tip number 3. Reloading behind a door or a teammate's knockdown shield. Have you ever been in a situation where you need to reload but you're hiding behind a door and you don't want to open the door but you need to reload? Well, if you empty out your mag and then carry on shooting, even though your mag's empty, you shoot when your mag's empty, then the game will automatically reload your gun for you, and you can then go on to shoot the enemy and win or whatever. This tip does only apply in certain situations, but it can save your life when it really matters, and it has saved my life quite a few times. Tip number 4, use the button puncher loadout. This switches your crouch button to the right stick and your punch button to whatever your crouch button was. You want to try and avoid taking your fingers off the sticks as much as possible, and this tip does help you achieve that. This means that you can crouch spam enemies while shooting them, and it may take a bit to get used to and you may accidentally punch when you want to slide and stuff, but it is worth it in the long run, and it will help bring your gameplay to the next level. Tip number 5. Low sensitivity. I see a lot of players that use very high sensitivities just because it looks flashy and they can get cool movement clips and do zipline crazy things in the buildings on World's Edge, and while it does look flashy until you try and shoot someone and then you miss every single bullet, there is no reason to use high sensitivity on controller. It does just hurt your aim. You should keep it low and you will find that this does help you hit a lot more shots, and give the video a like if it works and lowering it helps. Tip number 6 is also about settings, and this is to not use ALC or advanced lock controls unless you properly understand them and have found a good combination that works for you, and stick to the regular settings. A lot of players use them because someone told them they were better and they end up missing more shots than if they didn't switch. An extension of this tip is to not copy anyone else's settings. People assume, oh well, this person uses these settings and they're really good, so surely it'll make me good if I use them. Those settings work for them and their controller. Everyone's controller and needs as a player are different, so don't go changing your settings just because your favourite YouTuber made a settings video. I hope these 6 tips help you improve as a player, and some of them may take a bit of practice, but they will take your gameplay to the next level if you implement them properly. If these tips helped you and you want to see more, then subscribe so you can improve as a player, and also why not hit the like button while you're down there. I'll see you in the next one.